Hello once again everybody and welcome to the Super Mario Bros. 2 playthrough. Before I even say anything, there's going to be a little story here. The story goes, when Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread out before him and he heard a voice call for help to be freed from a spell. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. ... Now, what's up with that? Mario just thought, "Oh, today is a cave exploring in time." Why? Anyway, in this game, you have 4 different characters to play as. Mario, Luigi, the green plumber guy, Toad, and Princess Toadstool. Well, in this game, she was Princess Toadstool. In the United States, anyway. So with that, we're just going to hop right into World 1-1. Welcome to Super Mario Bros. 2. This is the land of Subcon. Wow, what a crazy name for a crazy land. Anyway, so, I don't know, I guess the basic mechanics in this game is that you can pick up stuff and throw it. Super awesome. The graphics are glaringly different from the very first Super Mario Bros., but that's obvious. You can pick up these potions, drop them, and they turn into these doors. When you go into said doors, you're into the land of... Oh no, sorry, this is actually called Subspace. This is Subspace, okay. So in Subspace, any things that you would have picked up, like vegetables, or I should say, the vegetables on the ground, any of them that you pick up are actually coins. Those coins, each one you get, gives you 1 try for a bonus chance at the end of the stage. Also, there's mushrooms at various points in Subspace, and when you pick them up, they give you an extra bit of health, which is, well, very useful. Collecting a certain amount of cherries, I'll probably go over that later because I have information on Super Mario Bros. 2, of course. Picking up a certain amount of cherries makes a star appear, and that star, well, unsurprisingly, gives you invincibility. And that helps too. Crouching down for a few seconds gives you what's called a, I believe it's called a, yes, a power squat. And then when you're in power squat mode, you'll start flashing, and when you jump, well, it'll be like a super jump. Boing, just like that. You actually flash, but in this recording, the flashing didn't really come up. Ow! And, well, look who it is. This is the first appearance of Birdo. Oh no, is it a boy or is it a girl? We'll never know. Anyway, well, if you want to read up more on that, well, you could always watch my Birdo video if you haven't already. It's always a good idea to watch some of my other videos. Anyway, so this is the bonus chance. If you get, I think it's if you get a cherry on the very first slot, you'll always get a 1-up. But then depending on whatever 3 that you match, you'll get more 1-ups. And no, you don't get anything else, you just get 1-ups. Anyway, so with the first world down, it's time to start 1-2. Or 1-2. I don't care. Whatever you want to call it, it all works out. So anyway, in this level, this guy named Pidgeot, who rides a carpet, well, he's kind of hogging that carpet, and you need, whoa, to get, oh my god, whoops, yeah, that was an oops, to get across this, giant gorge, or pit, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, I didn't quite realize that, the carpet moves on its own. Yes, there we go. I don't know why, maybe I did know that before, but I just kind of, crap. There's a little shortcut that you can do if you're Toadstool, and you can just kind of jump off the very end of the carpet when it's about to disappear, and you can jump onto the top there, and that's kind of like a shortcut. Ow! Picking up the key will activate this masked guy who's called Phanto. And Phanto, well, he chases you around and he tries to run into you and therefore hurt you. So you want to avoid him at all costs. This is also the first appearance of Shy Guys, but then again, this isn't really a Nintendo game. It wasn't developed by Nintendo themselves. It was developed, well, the original game was called Doki Doki Panic, and that was developed, well, you know what? I guess I should just say very easily enough that it was not developed as a Mario game, okay? There we go. That makes things a lot more easier. So, yeah, I'll get more onto the story of that later, but whoa, these guys are called Ninjas. You might recognize them from Super Mario World. There we go. But that's not their first appearance. Obviously, their first appearance is here. Anyway, whoa. And as you can tell, Sniffits, unlike Shy Guys, well, they have masks on their face that have, like, I don't know, I guess the butt of a gun, so they kind of shoot bullets at you, and that's not so fun. You know, Shy Guys, they're all like cute and innocent, and they just kind of walk around. But Sniffits, no, they don't mess around, man. They shoot you. They use their gun powers, and they shoot you with bullets. Real bullets. I don't know. They look like pellets to me. Anyway, the end boss of every level is not always Birdo. Sometimes there might not even be an end boss, and sometimes it might be an even bigger boss, a more complex boss. Yeah, I kind of didn't need that, but hey, what the heck. Oh yes, and destroying a certain number of enemies also makes a heart pop or appear from the bottom of the screen, and it'll just kind of start wobbling back and forth, and obtaining that heart will give you a bit of health back. And that's always a good thing. But no matter what, you always start a level off with 2 health. If you want to get more health, well, you have to go into subspace and find a mushroom. But unlike the main world, in subspace, in subspace you can't move back and forth between screens. Oh, there's a mushroom. Lucky me. I honestly just guessed that one. And, yeah, I kind of didn't want to risk it. I couldn't see the ground, so I just said, yeah, I'm not going to risk it for a stupid star. That's only going to last about 7 seconds, so forget it. Anyway, so it's cherry picking time. And also, I believe I will be showing this. There is a time, or a stopwatch item. Of course, it's the very last one I pick up. And unsurprisingly, it makes everything stop. Well, all the enemies anyway. But yeah, aside from that, a little bit of information. Okay. Super Mario Bros. 2, or SMB2, is a platforming video game developed and published by Nintendo. Oops, see, I did jump the gun on that one. For the Nintendo Entertainment System video game console. It was released in North America in October 1988, in Europe on April 28th, 1989, and in Japan on July 14th, 1992. Also, the game was remade as part of the Super Mario All-Stars collection for the Super Nintendo, released on August 1st, 1993 in North America, December 16th, 1993 in Europe. It was re-released on the Wii's Virtual Console in Europe, Australia, and New Zealand on May 25th, 2007, and in North America on July 2nd, 2007. Now, why did we get it second? That doesn't make any sense. SMB2 did not begin life as a Mario title. Instead, it was a remake of the Japanese Famicom Disk System title Yume Kōjō Doki Doki Panic. Nintendo's own sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Was released in Japan as Super Mario Bros. 2 in 1986. However, because of that game's extreme difficulty and its close similarity to the original game, Nintendo decided not to release it to the Western world at that time, instead releasing DDP with Mario characters under the name Super Mario Bros. 2. Japan later saw the Western Super Mario Bros. 2 release in 1992 under the title of Super Mario USA. The Japanese version was released to the rest of the world as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, as part of the Super Mario All-Stars collection for the Super NES in 1993. Because it was not originally a Mario title, this game differs greatly from the original Super Mario Bros. However, despite its status as the black sheep of the series, many elements of Super Mario Bros. 2 have become part of the Mario series canon and the repertoire of recurring elements. The game also sold well in its own right and was critically acclaimed at the time. So much stumbling, so little time. Anyway, so I dodged Phanto, had to go down this really long shaft. Oh, well, see, there's no end boss here. I opened up the vulture's mouth. However, there's an end boss now. This guy is called Mouser, and basically, he has bombs too, and he uses them very well, I might add. You have to grab his bombs and throw them back at him, because, well, that's what pros do. They like to kill people with their own weapons. That's just awesome, isn't it? Anyway, Mouser seems to be, well, kind of a trendsetter, isn't he? He's got, like, glasses and all that kind of stuff, and he's, like, a super cool guy. He thinks he's, like, the Fonzie mouse. I don't know. You can call him whatever you want, but his name is Mouser. Anyway, once you nail him 3 times, a door appears. Yay! And I had to leave this part in. This was my very first battle with Mouser. Watch this. You died, but you still made it to the end of the level. Not really. Anyway, if you die when that happens, well, you don't make it to the next level. Anyway, that's it for this part of the playthrough. See you in part 2, where I'll be doing the second world. See you all next time.